Oh, can anyone see me? Hello?
I saw that you went live.
I'm trying to, how did you set the camera again?
What?
Trying to make sure it's camera's recording, isn't showing me.
It should be a thing, I can't remember exactly,
Audio, video.
Video,
Yes.
No, hold on. Go, what was it? Was it advanced? Wait.
Advanced.
What?
What's advanced? Hold on. Let's see.
How the hell? Wait, what'd you do? What'd you do?
I'm trying to make it so the camera there.
Okay.
What's it settings? Display capture.
Okay, try to switch.
Video capture device. Okay.
Okay.
Existing.
There you go.
Okay, there we go. So yeah.
Are you able to adjust the quality?
Not sure. Hold on. Range. Cool. No detect. Hello? No. Who's in your... Oh, God. Oh, yeah. Oh, can I see me? Hello?
I saw that you went live.
I'm trying to... how did you set the camera again?
How the... How's it?
Okay, it's try turning the lights on.
I always again. I like it.
Do you want to move the computer like to your room or somewhere else? Or?
Yeah. I don't know if you
Can you see
with OBS.
No, I haven't tried that.
I was hoping to try that out. I never got to try it on my computer because it couldn't really get it to work. Like through the OBS function properly. But the ears are functioning properly. Why I need mine to work.
Okay.
I saw that you were behind. I'm trying to. How'd you set the camera again?
How's it?
Okay, it's try turning the lights on.
I always yeah, that one is
Do you want to move the computer like to your room or somewhere else? Or?
yeah. I don't know if you
Can you see
I
haven't tried that.
I was hoping to try that out. I never got to try it on my computer because it couldn't really get it to work. Why I need mine to work.
I saw that you were behind. I'm trying to. How'd you set the camera again?
Got one person. Is that you watching? Are you watching?
Okay, try turn the lights on.
Are you watching?
Not yet. I don't know watching right now.
Oh, it's one person watching.
Do you want to move the computer like to your room or somewhere else? Or? Can you see Okay, I haven't tried that.
I was hoping to try that out. I never got to try it on my computer because it couldn't really get it to work. Why I need mine to work.
Hello, who's watching?
I saw that you were behind. I'm trying to. How'd you set the camera again?
Got one person. Is that you watching? Are you watching?
Okay, try turn the lights on.
Are you watching?
Not yet. I don't know watching right now.
Oh, it's one person watching.
Move the computer like to your room or somewhere else? Or? Okay, I haven't tried that.
I was hoping to try that out. I never got to try it on my computer because it couldn't really get it to work. Why I need mine to work.
Hello, who's watching?
I'm trying to. How'd you set the camera again?
What's you laughing about?
Got one person.
Is that you watching? Are you watching?
Okay, try turn the lights on.
Are you watching?
Not yet.
Oh, it's one person watching.
Move the computer like to your room or somewhere else? Okay, I haven't tried that.
I was hoping to try that out. I never got to try it on my computer because it couldn't really get it to work. Why I need mine to work.
Can I tell people that we're on live? Hello, who's watching?
How'd you set the camera again?
What's you laughing about?
Got one person.
Is that you watching? Are you watching?
Okay, try turn the lights on.
Are you watching?
Not yet.
Oh, it's one person watching.
Move the computer like to your room or somewhere else? Okay, I haven't tried that.
I was hoping to try that out. I never got to try it on my computer because it couldn't really get it to work. Why I need mine to work.
I got two people watching. Okay, cool that we're on live. Got two people watching.
Yeah, that's the one.
Okay. No, it might just be you. Hold on.
The camera again.
What you laughing about?
One person. Is that you watching?
You watching?
Okay, so I'm going to turn my lights. Are you watching? It's one person watching.
Someone named Mary McDowell said hi. Hi? That's good. Oh, good. Okay. It's so loud. Turn down the volume. Technical difficulties. Where do you want to set this up? She says she hears us now. Okay. No, it might just be you. Hold on. Okay. What's your laughing about? One person. Is that you watching? Watching? Okay, so I'm going to turn my lights. Are you watching? It's one person watching. She says she hears us now. Okay. Audio. Okay, how about now? It's good now? Okay, that did the trick, I guess. Come on. Audio. Okay.
I can just move my chair.
Oh, okay. I was trying to make sure it's about the rest.
I can just move the chair. It's not that hard. You just put this, recenter this in it. So yeah, now it's even.
It's good now? Okay, that did the trick, I guess. Okay.
Like echoing. I can just move my chair.
Oh, okay. I was trying to make sure it's about the rest.
I can just move the chair. It's not that hard. Recenter this. There really isn't any way of like. Yeah, it just does it automatically. No, like with Google Hands, it doesn't do that unless you're playing another video. So like, if you're playing like the same, if you're playing the stream while OBS is open, like if you're watching the stream on YouTube, it's gonna echo like that. So if you pause the stream on YouTube, but keep the stream going on OBS, it won't make that echoing.
Okay, how about now? Keep you watching. You hear it?
Well, I guess my audio. Okay.
It's not echoing?
I think it's working.
Okay.
Well, I Oh, it is still echoing a little bit.
Let's see. How about now?
It's still doing that for some reason.
I'll stay. Yeah, I can hear it fine.
Okay. Well, that's just weird that it is echoing for us.
Okay, so I got 3 people watching. It's good. Okay. Oh, it's only positive now.
Okay, I think it's good now. Yep, it's working.
Wait, are you able to hear it fine?
Yeah, I can hear it fine now.
Oh, okay. That's good.
Okay. All right. Okay, I just saw you wave.
What?
Yeah. So yours. So it's still delayed, but it's working now.
You said it was active a minute ago, but okay, it's fine. Okay. Oh, I'm good. Mary? Hello, Mary crap, I don't know how to pronounce that last name.
Mary McDowell.
McDowell, okay. Yeah, okay, I'll look
Or Mary McDonough. That's where you're McDonough.
McDonough?
Yeah.
Okay.
That's his name. Or her name.
It's her.
Okay, never mind. Sorry.
So got 3 people watching, so that's me.
Sorry, I assumed your gender.
Okay. So, how are you guys doing?
How is everyone today? Okay, yeah, good. You guys can hear us now. All right, that they can hear us. They just
call me Mary.
Okay, hi Mary or me.
Bloody Mary.
Oh God.
Okay. You gonna tell people on your channel that we're doing it on mine?
Right, you are.
Yeah. Okay.
Gonna.
What those people that are on Discord you were talking to last night?
You don't need to bring them up.
So you're up so late. Are they just gamers or what?
I don't need to explain everything to you.
I was just asking.
Well, you don't need to know.
Okay.
You don't need to know. It's a need to know basis. Things you don't know.
This is not Boondocks. The guys are doing the unknown unknowns.
Well, there are known knowns or known.
For PC.
Oh God.
What?
Nothing.
Okay.
All right, I'm just gonna tweet out the stream. See what happens.
Well, how many followers do you have?
A lot more than I have subscribers, so a couple thousand.
1,000? How'd you get 1,000? What'd you do?
I've had Twitter for years now.
Okay.
I post shit.
Did you tweet a link or what channel was on?
I just tweeted the stream.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, the link's on Twitter, guys. So yeah. So
I know the app that where you add something to your YouTube link when you add it to a channel to a message board or something, and when people click the link to go to your channel, it will automatically give them the option whether or not to subscribe. I can show it to you later.
Okay.
Oh crap! I just said I made a hack.
What?
Oh crap! I just told the people on stream that I made a hack.
Ignore what he said, okay, guys? Ignore what he said. He doesn't know what he's talking about. Not one bit. But anyway, so we're here today. If you can tell by the title and the thumbnail that he custom created, we just saw Ant-Man and the Wasp, And this is going to be a non-spoiler review, guys. So, oh, sorry, I got to get in the frame for this. I know I'm out of frame. There we go. So yeah, this is a non-spoiler review, guys. So, you know, I'm gonna do a spoiler review on my channel. So we're doing a non-spoiler one on this channel. So, in case you're wondering, I'm waiting until he gets back so I can talk about it without talking about any of the, you know, details of the plot or whatever. But basically, it was really awesome, actually. I mean, it wasn't like, it was about as good as I'd say as the first film, until like you know, a little bit later, like halfway in later on, it gets even better. So it's pretty good. I like oh, finally, you're back. Okay, good. I don't have to talk.
This for me. Hold on.
What is that?
Shot glass.
What is that? What is that?
Shot glass.
What is in that?
I thought we were doing a drinking game.
I ain't drinking stuff.
It's apple juice, man. Okay. What the? It's apple juice. I just put in a shot.
But you give me. It looked like piss, man. You're gonna make me drink. I thought you were gonna make me drink piss or something.
What? No, dude. I was trying to pretend it's liquor. It's just apple juice in the shot.
Bro, you know, I mean, when you give me a yellow looking liquid, I'm like, part of me's thinking like, okay, I'm not drinking your piss.
Why would I trick you to drinking my pee?
Because you're gross. You do shit like that sometimes.
No, I haven't.
Okay, like you haven't done stuff like that before.
I haven't done. Maybe I don't drink pee or drink pee. Oh,
okay, I don't know. Okay, maybe you never made anyone else do it, but you've done it. I've known you for 11 years. You've done some messed up shit.
Wait, what did you say?
You can read it on your thing.
Okay.
I don't need you breathing in my nose.
Man, that's buzz.
You know, I'm on behalf of him. I apologize for the randomness right now, but yeah. So, the long and short of it, you know, Ant-Man and the Wasp was actually pretty awesome. It pretty much like establishes, you know, like from the first film, they revisit certain elements and whatnot. I got two dogs, guys. I can't help it. I'm sorry. This is not very well organized, as you can tell. So, oh my goodness. I might have to go out there. I already let them out before, but anyways, hold on. Alright, so, as I was saying, they revisit a lot of elements from the first film, and it really all comes together, you know, in the end. Like, you really see, like, all the intricacies of it, and you know, the quantum realm, you know, that was actually pretty cool. It was pretty, you know, insane, like what happened when they actually went there. I won't spoil anything just because, like I said, you know, it's really hard for me not to because I've never done a non-spoiler review. I've only done spoiler reviews. So, but anyways, yeah, I mean, like, Ghost in the movie, you know, if you guys don't know who Ghost is in the comics, because they for some reason made it changed the gender of Ghost from a male to a female, which is, you know, I don't know why, but it's fine, I guess. It's interesting, I guess. But anyways, like, they in the comics, Ghost was basically a mercenary.
What?
I'm talking about the villain, about Ghost.
Okay.
See, in the comics, Ghost was a mercenary for hire that pretty much like would do anything for money, or whatever. It's essentially, he was an Iron Man villain, and it was kind of weird, like they turned Ghost into an Ant-Man villain, because the thing is, Ant-Man is more well known for Ultron than anything. Like, the one thing that Hank Pym is known for is creating Ultron. And the thing is, they didn't do that in the movies. They had Tony Stark do it instead. So, you know, it was kind of hard for them. I guess they had to pull from other characters rogues gallery, because Ant-Man doesn't really have a big rogues gallery. Like, the only characters I can think of that besides Ultron and Ant-Man has for enemies is like the Egghead. There's no way they're gonna do Egghead in this movie, because he's just too goofy of a villain. So I didn't really see them doing that. I liked what they did with Ghost and with, you know, other characters and whatnot. It was pretty good. And of course the ants in the movie were like, you know, they're like the Minions essentially in a way, right?
Yeah.
Because like they pretty much.
Yeah, even seems they're like you see like power drills and stuff, like building the machinery and stuff.
Yeah, it's.
How the heck did they learn to do that?
You know, I mean, ants can do anything apparently.
Okay.
But yeah.
Anything you can do, I can do better.
But yeah, and you know, we like by the end of the film, like you guys really gotta, you know, stay for the end of the movie, because it really kind of like, you know, ties a lot of things together in a way. It gives you an idea what's gonna happen next, essentially. As all the Marvel movies have their after credit scenes, they like this one has two, but you know the first one's the more important one. The second one's kind of funny actually, because it's actually kind of sad and kind of funny at the same time. But you'll see in theaters. It's great. But yeah, so far I guess those are my. Oh yeah, and Laurence Fishburne was in the movie, and he played Goliath, who actually appeared in Civil War in the comics. Which is funny, because originally they were going to use him in Civil War, in Captain America: Civil War, because he was a major character in that story. But you know they didn't really do this. Instead, they decided, you know, Ant-Man would make more sense, because they just, you know, they've already established him, and so, you know, I guess, you know, either way. But it's, and him and Scott Lang have a you know, funny moment where like they compare. Like how like
the South Side's like Ant-Man group, but in the trailer you can tell it's a adult joke, as if they're comparing you know, yeah. And I still get, because in the trailer it seemed kind of a different reaction. Like in the trailer, after Scott said how big he got, he was like 64, but in the movie he didn't say, he was like 64. Yeah.
He said 65.
65, so yeah, but yeah, in the trailer he seemed to have a different reaction than when he said 65 in the movie. Did they like change that? Or?
Yeah, I guess they changed it. That happens sometimes.
He said 65. He's so wide stuff. In the trailer.
Because you know, Goliath is known for, you know, for growing. He doesn't really shrink.
Okay.
In the comics, you know, he also developed his own Pym particles, and they gave him the ability to grow, and he would, you know, be more of a he was part of the super soldier program that S.H.I.E.L.D. was trying to redevelop.
Mm-hmm.
You know, so they, you know, but you know, of course that didn't really, you know, work out, but he still used his abilities as a you know, as a hero. But yeah, so you got, you know, that this scene it's funny, because like it did go that way in the movie, sort of like when they compare it, but then Janet kind of turned it into that kind of reference.
Yeah.
Or not Janet, Hope. I keep getting the mix up sometimes.
Oh yeah, Janet was Hope's mother.
Yeah. But yeah, well, what were your thoughts so far, like, overall? Besides,
good. So
yeah.
Good stuff. Oh, Stanley Cap. Wait, should I talk about Stanley Cap? I know it. Is that your phone or not?
That's mine, obviously.
It wasn't me.
Yeah.
It wasn't me when it rang like that. Someone.
That's mine. Don't worry about it.
Okay.
Anyways, you were saying?
Who was good so far? Stanley cameo was good.
Yeah.
Yeah. I still don't get that one. Should I talk about the cameo or no?
It's kind of okay. You don't have to. It's kind of similar to, like, I think what was it? One of his cameo on what was it, like X-Men? No, not X-Men Apocalypse. No. It's hard to remember, but he's in a lot of cameos. It's a funny one. At least,
he does cameos in every Marvel movie since. When did he start doing cameos in Marvel's movies? I never thought of that.
Well, it didn't start with the Marvel movies. It started with the live action TV shows before the Marvel movies came out.
Like the original Hulk show.
Yeah, he was in.
Really?
Yeah, that's his first cameo was in the Incredible Hulk TV show.
So he just does cameos in almost all this content now. Like I know they made an animated version of him in like Spider-Man, the Avengers, or somewhere.
I think, yeah.
Wow.
I mean, hey, you know, I mean, Stan Lee is pretty much God in the Marvel Universe because he created the Marvel Universe.
There was one cameo he talked about. He was on a hotel. On a list for something at a hotel. He's like, "No, I'm Stan Lee. I'm Stan Lee. I created them." I'm God.
that was. Oh, that was yeah. We did a joke the other day because that was his cameo in Fantastic Four: Rise of the Silver Surfer.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, like it was the wedding for Reed Richards and Sue Storm.
I still haven't finished seeing it. Every time I tried to watch it, I only got to the beginning and then something happened. Yeah, I heard Galactus wasn't that good in that movie.
No, he was not. They
said he was just purple cloud or something.
He was just a cloud, a big puff cloud.
Isn't what he usually looks like before he appears in the chair or whatever?
No, like his ship. He has a ship.
And yeah, I remember that. Like, even in the little 60s version, he had the ship.
He still has the ship nowadays. Yeah. It just looks a little bit more, updated.
Okay.
So they kind of, like they didn't really use Galactus to his full potential at all in the movie. And the way Silver Surfer defeated him was, kind of questionable. Because like Galactus gave him a portion of his power. So, but yeah. Anyways, what else? What else do you want to talk about?
Characters, quality, or like. It says it could be spoiler free. So
yeah, anything that's not spoilers.
Or anything that's not significant, like what about the serum?
The truth serum.
Oh yeah,
this was
that was a hilarious scene. They're all okay, Curtis names. Maybe we should mention them, but a corporation comes in who wants to buy
they want to steal Hank's, they want to steal his lab, his technology.
I won't tell you why, but then they then have this like Russian guy, someone take out this pouch with vials and stuff, and then the guy's like, "That's truth." So it's like, there's no such thing. It's science fiction. Science fiction. And then he starts on truth and stuff, and then like later near the end of the movie when the bad guys are injecting the serum and the FBI shows up and they're telling the truth about it, and the head of the corporation even talks about how he has violated loads of health violations at his restaurant, and the Russian guy who brought the serum in the first place then sees the empty vials next to him while he's handcuffed to the car. He's like, holy shit, it is truth serum. That was messed up.
Yeah, that was funny. Oh man. What else? There was something else too. I already talked about the quantum realm. I didn't talk too much about it because spoilers. But yeah, pretty much. The movie really kind of feels like they want if like a complete. Like if you watch the first film and you watch this film, it feels more like a complete, movie. Like if you watch them, like if you only watch one of them, it feels kind of incomplete in a way. So we kind of they're like two halves essentially. That's how I feel about it because it directly picks up after the first film and Captain America: Civil War. But it's kind of funny how that works. But yeah, pretty much. Because if you're wondering what time this takes place in, because ever since Infinity War, they kind of jumped around with the timeline and how it all kind of clicks together. So like this is like if you hear the rumors, this in fact does take place before Infinity War.
Yeah.
So you'll see after credit after you'll see whatever it all ties together, guys. It's pretty cool. But yeah. Oh, by the way, I don't know if you mentioned it on your channel that we went to Toy and Geek Fest. Oh, you did? You talked about that? I mean, I know we talked about that on my channel, but for those that haven't, that aren't subscribed to me on my channel, I figured it'd be fair to talk about on your channel since you went there and it was a bit of an adventure. I guess what was your overall thoughts about it?
King Toy Fest, that was awesome though, and the people we met there and stuff.
Yeah, it was. It was pretty cool. But yeah. pretty much. Sorry, I woke up really early this morning before we left to see this movie, so I was like half asleep. I'm still kind of a bit groggy, but other than that, I give this. What would you rate this movie?
Maybe like a 4 or 5. It was good.
Like I said, if you watch the first,
like capturing the same Avengers movies.
Like if you watch this film with the first one, it feels more complete because they feel like two halves to me at least.
Okay.
That's how I feel about it. So, if you watch the first one with this one, I would definitely give it, 9 out of 10 for sure.
Okay.
But yeah, if you watch half of it, if you watch, the second film on its own, it's still pretty good. I give it, 8.5. It's still a pretty good movie.
Okay.
And yeah, looking forward to see what happens next in the MCU because a lot of people are thinking that there's gonna be like a time jump or something in the future. But we'll see what happens. So yeah, that was our spoiler-free review of Ant-Man and the Wasp. Hope you guys enjoyed, our thoughts.
Yeah.
And
Alex74. Sup? Dang, I'm 36 minutes late. I give it a 9 out of 10 too. Oh, the movie. Is that something from yours or mine? I forget.
Mine, I think.
Oh, hey Alex, what's up with you, man?
Yeah.
Should we make this non-spoiler something? I mean, there's a bunch going on. I'm not sure what else to talk about.
Wow. Yeah. To be honest, see, a part of
spoiler reviews are hard.
They are.
There's so much you want to talk about.
There is, but
yeah.
It's like, because I don't really do spoiler-free reviews because it's so much easier just to talk about what happened.
Yeah.
But the movie just came out.
All right.
So
that'll be one thing.
Yeah. People get miffed at people for spoiling stuff all the time, but it is what it is.
I got pissed when someone uploaded a video of them in the theater filming the Darth Maul scene, like the day the movie came out before I saw the film in theaters. Solo, yeah. I was pissed about that. I was like, God damn it! Someone uploaded an awesome twist at the end. By uploading to YouTube with a crappy handheld camera. What the hell?
I mean, why don't people have like HD cameras, right?
Yeah.
At this point, the crappy quality should be like non-existent.
Mm-hmm.
But it is what it is.
Alex, nothing much. Just chilling. How are you guys doing? Fine.
Yeah, we're doing pretty good, Alex.
Oh, you saw the movie too, Alex?
Oh yeah, what was your thoughts, Alex? You can add to the conversation a bit.
Oh yeah, you're gonna talk about how you're supposed to play the young. What's that guy's name?
Young Bill Foster.
Bill Foster, yeah. You said you were
Goliath.
Yeah, you said.
Oh yeah.
Did taped audition and you were supposed to be young Foster.
So basically, my dad had visited me out here about like I think a year and a half ago.
I wouldn't do that. It's like doing piracy. Your thoughts? Okay.
No, he was talking about what you were talking about the Darth Maul thing.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I didn't upload it. Some guy did on YouTube. I know people can get flack for that.
Yeah, the streams
immediately delete because of belonging content. But yeah. Why do people do that anyway?
Because they gotta get the.
They get a bunch load of views and stuff, but then
not just the views, but people want to see it. They don't have the money.
Yeah, but it's such poor quality and stuff. I could very tell it was all fuzzy and everything.
People get desperate, man.
Jesus.
That's what happens. But yeah, like. So yeah, basically, my dad had visited me out here one time, and we were filming a scene. I was really tired, so I was kind of like out of it. So I wasn't really like bringing my A game or whatever. But basically, we were filming a scene that we were gonna audition to Marvel to have me sort of maybe play Bill Foster in Civil War, as in Goliath, who was in the movie, guys. Goliath is in the movie. It was pretty cool. Yeah. So yeah, it was pretty interesting. But we didn't get to do it though. So yeah. still though, you know, anything's possible, guys. But yeah,
40 minutes.
that's actually not so bad. It's pretty good time for a review.
Well, how much people that would be? Like, you
Yeah.
got like 16 views so far on yours. You know you have like thousands of Twitter followers.
Yeah, I don't think any like thing, you know, the more Twitter followers you have, it doesn't necessarily mean you'll get that many viewers.
Okay.
It's just, I think you'd have to like constantly be
I think the
active.
movie is great. I like the comedy. Okay, action scenes is the thing I would stop it. There was something that I would know what was going to happen at the end of the movie, so I gave it a 9 out of 10. Oh, I mean after credits?
Yeah, you talk about after credits.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
I still don't know. Okay. I can't talk about that. Just,
yeah, we can't.
There are a bunch of like fan theories I heard of like months before the movie came out.
Oh, you know what?
The end of.
Okay, guys, we're gonna end this stream. We're gonna start up another stream. That's gonna be the spoiler review. So this is the spoiler-free zone.
Okay.
We're gonna do the spoiler zone after this.
Okay, so people watch. Okay, got that. Next, about a few minutes, we're gonna do a spoiler review.
Yeah.
Okay.
You know, I think honestly, you got better quality than I do
really?
with my audio. My audio was like glitching out too much, like in the stream. Like,
oh wow, man.
Yeah, I hated it. So I think, yeah, you got something I don't.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't like it. But anyways, guys, hope you guys enjoyed our review or our spoiler-free review of Ant-Man and the Wasp. We'll see you guys really quick, and we'll see you in the spoiler zone.
Okay.